Hi everyone.
Greetings, Mr. Derek.
How are you, madam?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm still rounding up everyone, sending the link out.
Okay, that's nice. Yeah, Dr. Lobo is here. I see.
Yes.
Okay. I'll try and get
Greeting, Mr. Derek.
how are you, Dr. Lobo? I'll try and get a French person too so we can
France is expected to join soon as well.
okay, yeah, okay, if Francis is there then it's fine.
Yeah.
Francis can do the So is anybody finding it hard to log into the platform now? Still?
I had made two groups, one for Ghana, one for Nigeria with Miss Rue,
Mm-hmm.
and we're trying to sort out who cannot log in and to troubleshoot where we can. Greetings, Mr. Albert from Ghana.
Yes, Marlene. Hello.
Welcome.
Yes, good afternoon or morning, wherever you are.
I am in New York. We're expecting a blizzard, but I'm so happy you were able to join us today.
Yes, please. Yes, please. I had to make the time. I appreciate the invite.
Thank you. Thank you. We are about to begin in a few minutes. We're giving the others a few minutes to come in, and then we
Yeah.
shall begin.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'll put myself on mute.
Okay, guys, nice to have you all here. We're going to kickstart. So the way I like to start, I'm recording this just for people that are not here. Maybe later they can go watch this. So I'm going to bring in one of our partners. It's called Bar Structure. He's a funding specialist. So what he does is, if you want to do, if you want to, if you want to raise funds, maybe you want to receive an LC and refinance it. So this is what they do. So, but he'll come in and tell you how they raise those funding for exporters in a minute. So, um, he's rejoining again. He's here already. So, because what we want to achieve with this dialogue is to really get to the crux of the matter. Everybody is looking for funding and everybody wants to raise funding to do one or two things. So I'm just going to allow bar structure just in 5 minutes. He's busy right now. So he's just going to tell you what bar structure does and how what their services are. So in terms of trade finance and trade structuring. So Olumide.
Oh, cool. Thank you very much, D. And apologies once again for joining late. Yeah. So the name of my company is. Can you guys hear me at all?
Can everybody hear him? You can unmute and
Okay, cool. I wish you can hear me, D. So that's fine.
I
Everybody else
can
can
hear
hear.
you.
That's fine.
Yes, I can hear
No,
you.
that's perfect. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the name of our company is called BAS Structuring UK Limited. We're UK firm that has two managing partner. Myself, my full name is Olumide Mohammed. My partner name is Olaishola. Our background is basically trade as well as investment banking. My background is in JP Morgan. And then my other guy is purely in trade finance. So combination of both investment banking and trade finance. So what we do from kind of trade we see or transaction we see coming from West Africa, it has to do that we're engaging is mostly on equipment financing structure, whereby the clients in West Africa wants mining equipment, and then they are able to approach their local bank in their country to give them like a 2 year deferred letter of credit, and whereby the local bank in that local country look at their contract and look at the equipment that they need and look at what either the daily rates or the monthly rates or whatever at the back end the income they're going to generate with that particular equipment. And that what they would have done like a cash flow model at the back end. And they can see that that equipment that they're trying to buy will generate enough cash flow to pay down the equipment within a period of 2 years or 3 years, as the case might be. So based on the back of that modeling, the bank will be willing to give them like a 2 year deferred letter of credit, knowing fully well that they're not paying, that we here, the exporter, we here, the supplier, we are going to get that equipment and we are going to wait for them to pay us back within a period of 2 years. And that 2 years is in line with the cash flow they would have done at the back end with their local partner bank. So when we get those deferred letter of credits, we now ship the equipment to them immediately, and then they pay us back over a period of 2 years. So that's the most simplistic way that I can explain it. That's kind of transaction we see coming from construction company, mining company, both in Ghana and in Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks, Olu. So thank you so much. So this is one of our partners, one of our big partners, Bar Structure. So today we're going to be discussing a number of things. I just because he's busy, I just needed him to make the introduction. So going forward, we're going to be you guys. I can take some questions on his behalf, or Olu, you still have some time,
Yeah, I
or
can wait. I can wait and take
take
all
some.
the questions
Okay,
related to
good.
what I
So
just presented.
okay, so anybody that has a question for Olumi, they can go right now, so we can finish that session. So you can raise your hand if you have a question. Hello, any question? Roll. Okay. Are your services global or Africa wide? Olumi,
Oh,
someone
so
is
is
asking.
that question for me? Oh,
Yes,
oh,
yes,
please,
yes, yes.
please, yeah. No, we are global, but it's not that most of the clients we see that we are dealing with are mainly clients that we engage with, are mainly clients from West African region, but we are a global company. Yeah, we are based in UK. Thank you.
So which means that if they're in any other country apart from Africa, they can still structure this same structure. So
Oh,
what
oh, oh,
that's
yeah,
what it
oh,
is.
yeah, 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 yeah. No matter what country they are in, yeah, we can look at it. Every country has its own specific peculiarity, but because we're a global specimen farm with global outreach, we'll be more than glad to engage. And like I said, because we're a structuring farm, we also carry out what they call bespoke structuring, depending on the particular transaction and the equipment and the peculiarity of the clients and the mining contract they have. Thank you.
Okay. Say, do you? Oh no, they don't buy gold and other gems. This is from Umeadim. They don't buy gold. Please share your website and contact. Yes, through the platform. So all our partners in the platform, I'm going to put up their banner. So maybe I'll put up their banner. You can click from the platform and go get. So this guy will really have a question, Mr. Tony, who is the major miner. He just joined now. But let me see. Um, so Umadim, you were asking if they buy gold, and no, this is not for. This is purely for equipment finance and services.
No,
Yes,
yeah, we don't buy
yeah,
gold.
no, they don't buy it. Caesarina, yeah, you click from there, you go to the platform. Their website will be linked. There'll be a link in their platform the next time you go to the platform. So, any other question, or we continue while the people join? Okay, Olus, thank you so much for your time. This is good. Okay, there's a question. You have trucks for hire? Madi, are you asking trucks? What kind of trucks? What they do, they finance the trucks for you. They don't hire it. So they already have their OEMs and manufacturers, or they already have their manufacturers. So if you are the one buying the trucks, you structure your financing, give them the contract that the trucks are going to do, issue them the 2-year divided letter of credit, and the trucks will be shipped to you. So that's how it works. They don't hire the trucks. So this they don't do lease, it's buy. We have another person for lease, but for bar structure it's mostly purchase. Okay, thank you. All right, Olutz, let me let you because me and them will have a long time to go today. We have other
Okay, cool.
stuff to do. Yeah.
Thank you very much, D, and thank you for all the everybody on this call. Thank you very much. I mean, if you have any questions later, you can pass it to D, and then D will let me know, and I'll be more than glad to explain to you. Thank you very much. Have a lovely weekend. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Olutz. Thank you so much. I know people are coming in late, so I didn't want to delay him. So we're going to the way back to the order of the program, the meeting. Let me thank him personally. Thank you, guys. So any other questions I can still because I'm aware of the product, so I can still speak about it. Um, so I think the first thing I want to ask is anybody not on the platform yet? Because it's very important because that's how I communicate. Is there anybody here still finding it difficult to log in? So everybody's logged in on the platform, correct? Okay, good.
It was very easy this morning. I just clicked register and then I came in. So I think everybody is on the platform.
Okay, good. So I think Mr. Tony got in here. Francis is not here yet, so okay. So basically, let's start with the challenges. Let me even start. Let me throw a question out. What are the biggest challenges for the miners on this call? I need to first of all identify that. So let's take it one by one. What will be the biggest challenges for the miners on this call? Dr. Lubo, are you mining or you agric?
Dr. Lobo is both into the mining and in agri. But I know Mr. Albert from Ghana, he is into mining as well as agri, I think. Mr. Albert, what are some of the challenges you see?
Well, right now with the restructuring of mining here in Ghana, it's a learning process. But I can mention a couple like the obtaining equipment, just as the conversation the gentleman had, is very important for us. And also just appreciating the new rules and regulations that are in place for the mining sector here in Ghana. But obtaining equipment for the miners is very important.
Okay, so that has been sorted. We have that is just one of our partners. Another of our partners, the Chinese partners, will come in to. We have other programs for that equipment. So for bar structure, that's a 2-year deferred LC. We have
Okay.
other type of leased own structures. Maybe Roland, you can speak towards the leased own structure. So that's another product we have for miners across Africa. So it's called lease to own. So this one you're not buying it outright, but like the first model you heard, you need a 2-year. Is based on, let's say you get a contract, right? You have a contract of 5, 10 years, whatever, to mine XYZ. Now you need equipment to meet up that contract. Based on that contract value and that contract, you go to your bank, then we can deal with your bank. You see that's the structure of that's bar structure, right? Now we have
That's
an yes. So what we do is, but we must make sure the difference between these two we're going to explain is for bar structure, the contract must be able to pay for that equipment within 2 years. He can't extend it. So
that's
we need
fine.
yeah. So now we have other structures that can extend it. So which means is this is the lease structure. Okay, France is coming in. The lease structure can extend it. So that way, the lease structure, what it does is it calculates whatever you're doing within the contract you have, and it can pay for it as long as it goes. And you can have as long as you're paying, you can open more lines of credit and get more equipment coming in. So those are the both structures we have.
Okay.
Roland, you want to speak to it more or wait till Steve comes in?
No, it's okay. I can also speak while we wait for Stephen. But
Yeah,
it's
go ahead.
simple.
Yeah.
I think the thing to add there is that this one would take you 3 to 5 years, unlike bars 2 years. So you can run it 3 to 5 years with this. And secondly, uh, all
Secondly,
it, all it requires is just for you to get something like a guarantee from your local bank that says, okay, that covers the 5 years for you, and then we're good. You understand my point?
yeah. So you see, so what you need to do is okay, let me ask this question. I see the how many miners are here? Just do you know how to raise your hand here? So I just want to identify the real miners here. If you know how to raise your hand, you can unmute and say and speak if you're a miner. I want to drill down on something. I want us to get to somewhere before. Okay, good. Dr. Lobo, yes, Dr. Lobo. Yeah, Dr. Lobo, Albert,
Count me in.
I count you in. Okay, good. Yeah. So this Adefunke Coco, right? Is that Coco that said count me in?
No, that was Albert from
Okay, Albert.
Ghana.
Okay, 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 Albert. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah.
I think we also have Bashir. He is also having a mining license in Nigeria. So,
He has mining license in Nigeria. What is he mining? Bashir, what are you
it's
mining? Yeah, he's oh, Regina is a miner too, yeah? So Regina, what do you mine? You can unmute and speak. So fine.
Yeah, we have drill rigs.
What?
We are into drilling.
Oh, drilling. Okay, what do you drill?
Yeah.
Oil or what else? What do you drill?
Limestone,
Limestone.
medium, gold,
Ah,
diamonds. Yeah, we
which
have
which country
we
is
have
this?
glass ore. We have Zimbabwe.
I have I have I have somebody in Zimbabwe. have an Australian
Yeah,
company in
we
Zimbabwe.
do drilling in Zimbabwe, and we have a sister company in Zambia where
Yeah,
there's an RC machinery. But
I
now we're
think
planning to transfer the machinery for blast hole drilling to Zambia because our prices are fluctuated in Zimbabwe because of the Chinese.
Are you working with this company? Hold on. I think I know the company. Are you working with hold on. Magna Machinery?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
I'm now directing all the company in Zimbabwe.
Yeah, I know you. You know me, right? We tried to get you guys equipment, right?
Mr. Makoni,
Yeah,
yeah,
Mr.
from
McConey
Mr.
now. Yeah,
Makoni.
yeah, from Mr. McConey in
Augustine,
Australia.
Australia,
Yeah.
yes, in Australia, yes.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So
We
he's the
tried to
one who
get you
gave
guys,
me the
but you guys are not copy fort now, so I we couldn't do anything. So we have to, like I remember your company. I know you guys have a contract. You guys have contracts already, right?
yeah, we found a contract in Zambia, so we're planning to export all the machinery to Zambia. That's what we are fighting for before the 1st of March
Okay. The ones the machinery already in Zimbabwe are trying to move it to Zambia, correct?
to Zambia.
Yes.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
prices are much better.
No, no problem. So okay, yeah, yeah, I know you guys are mining. So basically, for in terms of machinery, we found a way to work with local currencies to get machineries into Africa because we looked at it and we found out that machinery is one of the biggest problems. The buyers are everywhere. Like a Chinese is coming in now to talk about how he buys minerals, how he buys and what he needs to buy. We're going to talk about. So we've spoken about machineries. We'll talk about the buy. Bringing a buyer that represents the Chinese government to come and talk about what they buy and how they buy. Um, so those are the two. Then also um how to I think one of the biggest issues I see is that the miners don't know how to work with their local banks, which is one of the issues that we would like to address also. Now, every miner must have what they call a supplier bank. So if you're mining today and you don't have a supplier bank, you're missing a lot. That's so our job is to the platform. Please, if you're not part of the platform, just go to, going to put it again, just go to www.NiQC Trade Platform. So it's easy for us to help you guys. I've put it on the chat. Please go sign up so that we can reach you guys quickly. So we notice another service we can help you guys with is helping you with your own bank. Because most miners don't understand how the financing works. So it makes it difficult for you guys to operate. But if you understand how this works, we can link you with your bank. Then we now link the buyer's bank with your bank. So you don't really need to do much. Because once you have your supplier's bank, now, the buyers is easy for anybody to be in the world. Oh, I want to buy because they know your supplier bank. They just deal directly with your bank and you ship. So this is one thing that I noticed that is lacking a lot when I speak to most exporters or people trying to export. And it's made a lot of businesses lose a lot of money. In fact, some people have closed just because they don't know how to do this. So this is one of the services I think for African miners they should really, really look at. They should really look at the consultant to manage their financial service, which we do on the platform. So um, always log in, sign up, let me know what you need. We have different webinars to train for different stuff. Now, in terms of the buying the actual product, we also have the buyers looking to buy. We also have the buyers looking to buy. So if you're looking for okay, Dr. Malin, yeah, go ahead.
Yes, one of the questions I have, and I have done exporting and buying and selling minerals. Um, One of the problem I have is with the buyers coming on ground and doing the transaction. Is it necessary now in this day to
No,
have them come on ground, or the bank deal directly with the bank and have it
exactly.
done?
Exact. So sometimes people say, oh, they want the buyer to come. It doesn't really work that way. Yeah, it does when they are when they come, they cheat you because you don't know who they are selling to. So there are two ways. You can be an aggregator. So you guys can aggregate and give one exporter to deal. Or if you're strong enough that you can aggregate for yourself, now you have to work with your bank, your supplier bank. So that way, if somebody wants to buy, he just sends an LC to your bank because you already have a supplier bank. Your bank can now finance your operations because they're already holding the person's letter of credit or whatever banking instrument. But if you don't have that relationship with your bank will not finance you. So your bank will not finance you. So that way you get stuck with your product, you don't know what to do, you are begging somebody else just because you don't have a supplier bank. So next session we're going to have, I'm going to bring a banker to guide you on how to open this relationship with your bank. And the bank to how to relate with your bank to get this supplier bank. So they'll tell you what you need to get. So once you have that, when you mine, then it becomes easy for you to sell because you don't need, oh, okay, I'm coming, come on ground, come and check this. No, 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 but you don't need to do all that. Why? Because um you already have the relationship.
Okay, so when you're talking about the banks, it's not just in Nigeria. Just for the sake of all the other countries that are here presently, it will work with the DRC and in Ghana as well to
It,
open a suppliers bank.
it works everywhere. It works
Okay, great.
everywhere. So it depends. So if you want this, you can go to the platform. That's why I want everybody to go to the platform. Go to the platform, click on request a one-on-one. Just put suppliers bank. We'll see it and we'll call you and we discuss with you. We'll show you what to do. Right? So Arun, you just joined, right? You joined from Eventbrite. Arun Sharma.
Yes, yes.
Okay, you joined. Okay, yeah, yeah. You're in Montreal or where?
I'm from India.
Huh?
From India, Lubumbashi.
India. Okay, India. Okay, okay, okay,
From
okay.
India.
Okay, okay. Good. Okay.
Hello.
Hi, Steve. How are you?
I'm fine. How about you, Derek? Can you
I'm
hear
good.
me?
I can hear you very well.
Good, good.
Good, good. So guys, I'm going. Steve is going to talk to us about how they buy minerals from Africa. What you need for him. So he's a buyer. So he's going to tell you what he needs and what he buys. Okay. So he's just going to take some time, tell you the products he wants, how he wants to buy it, the process that you need to meet before they can buy from you. Okay, so Steve, just talk to them about the acquisition. I've spoken to them about the equipment side a little bit, but the acquisition you can talk to them of the minerals. So
Mr. Zarek, I just wanted to ask Franz to take notes so that he can translate it to Mr. Lobo after the call. Thank you.
yeah, I'm recording it too, so no problem.
Sure. Thank you so much. I'm very glad to meet you, ladies and gentlemen. And Derek is my very good partner. He's good at trading, acquisition, investment. So it's really depend on which kind of minerals you have. to work together, because right now just coming to Toronto to attend the PDAC meeting. That's all the leading minerals meetings. That's almost most of the mining industry management come here, from junior mining to processing to overtake. It's depend on which stage your mining industry is located, so we can look at it one by one. If you're already in production, that's going to be very easy. We do have a partner, a logistic company in Africa. So basically, you contact our logistic company, and we do the initial survey now. We get a POP now. We kind of start a bank negotiation about a payment. After a government official inspection. So Derek, can you please brief the team here?
So basically, so in terms of, so they have a logistic company.
Yes.
So that's why you need to have a supplier bank. So once your they can work with your bank direct to based on the payment terms to close the deal after the paperwork is done. So that would be in the contract, right? So in terms of investment too, you can speak a little bit in terms of investing in the mine or monetizing some of the mines or what they have.
Yeah. Because the mining could be in a different stage, and the mining takes a long time from survey to draining to a very large capital investment, production, and the concentration and the supply. So it takes a very long time, a huge amount of capitals, not mentioning the infrastructure like a road, port, which for the iron ore, etc. So it really depends on which kind of minerals you be involved. If it's a very early one, like a junior mining, we can start. We have the option from a very early stage, like the mining lease with satellite survey. This one we are able to invest, but it involves a lot of government involvement about the mining lease and the collaterals for the satellite survey. So this is a very long-term, early-stage investment. And it depends on which stage is which assets, which resource you have. If you have a government mining these resources, we are very good partners. But you have to involve a huge amount of the blocks. Like onshore, offshore oil, onshore, offshore gold mining. It's really, we cannot talk where you don't have any. So we needed to know who we are talking with, right?
Yeah. So generally, this is just a general information for depending on which mineral you have and depending on what stage you are in your mining and what you need. So basically, the whole spec, if you're early and you have what it takes, there can be investment in the mine if you have everything it takes. Now, if you've already started producing and you want to expand, you need equipment, we can do that. Or you just want to sell the mineral for equipment. So there are different structures when it comes to mining, but we just wanted to just use this opportunity to just let you know that whatever stage you are, we can look at it, and if it's going to work, we do the intake. So guys, thank you, Steve. I know you're busy, so I just wanted you to.
Can you brief who they are, what kind of resource they have there?
Some have. I know one. I know one person here they have a mine in Zimbabwe and in Zambia. They have a contract in Zambia actually, and I think I tried to work with them to get them equipment.
Zambia is a very good location.
Yeah. They have good. In fact, they told me they just took the contract because they had to take the small one because if they take the large one, they can't meet it. So they took the small one so they can get more contracts. So, but that one we can do mineral for equipment there too. And I think they have gold, copper, lithium.
Zambia is famous for the copper, especially in the copper belt next to the DRC.
Yes, they have
next to Lubumbashi, right?
Yeah, next to Lubumbashi. Yes. Then I have I have another guy here, Tony. Is it what does Tony do? What does Tony mine, madam? Doctor?
I, only you and I?
No, no, no. Dr.
No.
Marlene, what does Tony mine?
Tony,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Hello?
France, I think Tony is France person. I think it would be gold. It's because it's in Lumbashi.
He's in Lubumbashi? Okay,
Yeah, but
yes.
the
Yes,
couple
yes.
gold, yeah.
He's in
Yeah, he
Lubumbashi.
mines copper and gold too. So
Titanium, yeah.
yes, so he mines copper and
Uh,
gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, so some of them, but I think what we need to know is what in what stage they are at this time and in different. So I will talk to them and they will send in what they have and we just look at it individually. But we just wanted to give them an
Yeah.
idea of how it works.
But the fundamental is the mining lease and the survey and the drilling report, license the geologist, and the top accounting business plan, to have a professional financing and investment, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Steve. I'll see you in
Yeah, thank
Toronto
you,
soon,
Derek.
hopefully tomorrow.
Are you sure that's brief? Because I think you are going to have a bigger meeting about many opportunity. So right now, it's mainly the Zambia copper and the gold mining, right?
Yeah, there's more here, so I'll just take time and just get everything.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have to take care one by one
Well,
to see
exactly.
what they have. If they only have like a government mining lease, like a property for us to have a survey, that's also possible. Now we can invest.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay.
if they are, say, they already have the survey done, if they already have the training, because training is very expensive too. We can provide mining rigs. You're good at that, right? To have the shares, or or after training, you have a licensed geologist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah.
those are like a lot of investment expertise. Yeah, sure. Yeah, Doug. So. I cannot hear you now.
Yeah, yeah, yes. Yeah, yeah. So Steve, okay,
Yeah,
yeah, that's it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we listen something because I didn't listen to what they are talking. Maybe they give some brief introduction so we can make a more detailed preparation for them.
Yeah, so what I want to use the meeting to achieve basically is to because most of them are on the platform, so I try to meet with them to so I can start telling them how to send in their files. So because
Yeah,
I can't do a meeting every day with different people.
understood. It takes
Yeah,
time.
so it
They're
takes
in a
so
different
with
stage.
this
Yeah,
exactly with this everybody can now send in
yeah.
their stuff, then we can look at it and
Yeah, they got convinced that they are working with real
yeah, yeah,
potential partners in investment, financing, production, and offtake agreement. Yeah.
yeah. Eric is here. Eric, you remember Eric, the young chap the construction one that lives in
I used to meet the Zimbabwe mining ministry in Beijing, in Hong Kong 2 years ago. They travel a lot to attend all kinds of investment forums in Asia.
okay.
Yeah, but a long established platform, we can have a day-to-day meeting. That's great. Derek. Okay. Okay, so I'm in Toronto. I hope you have a great event and keep in touch after meeting. Yeah.
Okay, yes, yes, I'll
Yeah.
talk to you soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Talk you later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So you heard from Steve, and so if there's any question, we can take it. You can put your questions on the chat. Uh, and so we've
I
spoken
think
about. Go ahead.
I think Bashir was going to say something and then we moved forward and he didn't get a chance.
Oh yeah, go ahead,
Bashir,
Bashir, please. Go ahead.
Bashir is currently in Turkey, but he is from Kano City in Nigeria.
Yeah. So
Bashir?
Bashir, go ahead.
Sorry for keeping mute. I find it I'm more familiar with Zoom on the system, and
Yeah,
today
with your
I'm
phone.
zooming from my mobile device, so
Yeah.
it's a bit confusing to navigate around the
All right.
interface. Actually, my name is Bashir, and I have a registered mining company called Mineral Age, and it's a baby company, but we're able to identify regions and what minerals produce in different regions in Nigeria. So, like I said, it's a baby company, but we believe growth is constant, and we are definitely going to grow. So now what we do is, for a start, in order for us to raise capital and get our own mining site, so we act as interface between buyers and suppliers. So we basically, get that we get commission from every deal. That way, we sum up. We're trying to see how we can raise money to get our own site where we can mine and partner with other people. That is where we are right now. So from my side, from Jos, Nasarawa, down to Kaduna, down to some part of Kano, down to Ondo, Ibadan. So on that track, we have I have my guys on ground. So anything, any kind of stone or mineral you want, I contact them. They get it. We send it to the lab. We test. We send you the certificate. Then, if you have a logistic company, you link up with your logistic company in Nigeria. Then we send them the the lab test result as well. And after going through, they come down. They see for themselves. They pay, and then they move their goods. Just like you said earlier, Mr. Derek, like Nigeria is a crazy terrain when it comes to business, especially startup companies with the banks. You
Yeah.
know, sometimes there's too much bottleneck in the financial sector, especially the banking sector for startups. That at times can be very frustrating.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
True.
we try to get a bank credit line and stuff, but the outcome is not really favorable. In fact, setting up a company bank account is a very, very big problem right now in Nigeria because of the new tax law and new reviews and all that. And in fact, some startup companies are being scrapped, for not doing their for not keeping their record up to date, and not paying their taxes. So many companies are being revoked, license to do business are being revoked. So for now, we just want to be the agent, the guys for the guys,
Yeah,
you
I
know.
understand yeah, which is what my platform is doing too. So my platform, I don't mind. I don't. But what I know how to do is because I understand what the finance wants. I understand what the
Okay.
banks want from me. So our expertise is we understand what your bank is looking for. We understand what the investor is looking for. So and these two things are very important. Like you said now that you guys do you have the network and you put the stones together. After the lab test, the guy comes in, he pays you on the ground and goes. That's a good trade, but that's not a sustainable trade. So what
Definitely.
we want to do is to help you cross that part that you will now be able to have a particular bank that works with you on this model as agreed. So instead of somebody going to fly down to check, once they do their testing, the bank takes over from there. So you can supply the bank. So there are too many structures you can do. You can do a bond structure, a bonded structure, where you can put it in the warehouse and create a warehouse bond. You can do that. You put it in the warehouse, and the warehouse raises a bond for you.
Okay.
Yes. Like I'll give you an instance. If you put gold in the warehouse, I can raise money on that gold because money is printed on these materials. Any money you see in the world is printed at the back of a material. So if I put 10 tons of gold here, I can print the money that represents these 10 tons. So these are understandings that we're trying to show, where because you are losing so much with just by not knowing what the value is, right?
Definitely. Yes.
Exactly. So even if I were you, I'll go into storage. Because if you put a mineral somewhere and lock it, that's what they call a warehouse bond. And there are banks in Nigeria that can do this. And I know most people don't know.
Definitely. I
Yes.
think this is one of the easiest thing to do.
Yes.
Like to set up a
The
warehouse.
merchant banks can do this. So if you build, but it has to be secured.
Okay.
Yeah, let's say you know all those big secured banks that has bullion security and everything. You put it there, you can raise the value of whatever is inside that secured house. The bank, as long as the banks have it, they raise you the funds based on that mineral. You don't even need to export anything because you already have the money. You can take a loan based on that. You can do an
Okay.
SBLC based on that. So there are too many things you can do, and these are the areas that we're trying to we're missing it with with the African guys. And these are the
Okay.
areas we're trying to step in to help them to see you need to understand how, because when you sell the gold, okay, when you sell the gold to Europe, what do? They take it and put it in the storage and print money. That's what they do. There's nothing else they do. So you can do the same thing. You put it somewhere and print money on it and sit down. So who is richer? You that have the gold or the person you're selling the gold to? So these are things we can do. We know how to do it. But um, let's not go there first. But since you're selling the mineral, I think the first thing first is to bridge you guys with the banks that can work with you guys on those models. Because I'll give you an instance. Ottawa buys gold, right? Toronto, that's in Canada, Ottawa, like the government here buys gold normally. We understand how they buy I'll tell you how they buy their gold. Once you have the gold, you must have what they call a mint account. Like we have a mint account. I have a mint account with the central bank. Now, because I have a mint account, you can order gold from that mint account. But they won't come on ground to say, oh, let me see the gold, this, that. No. They will send the brinks. So if it's through brinks, they use brinks, they bring it, they pay. Right? It sounds very easy, but because on ground is not structured. So you cannot finance it. So what we're trying to do is to help the on ground match their banks. So we have a handshake with your bank. Imagine I have your bank and your banks will work with Ottawa's bank and it's a handshake. All you need to do is move that gold to wherever your bank says you should move it to and money comes. And they are going to finance it too. So these are the areas that's why I say just make sure you're on the platform, join the platform. We'll be asking you guys to um join when we have like some of these banks to talk to. Maybe by next week or upper week, I'll bring one of the banks. Maybe the banks we'll work with First Bank. Maybe one of the guys from First Bank will speak to you guys on what they can do, and maybe I bring some of the merchant banks to speak to you guys on how you can manage these trades, how it can work for you.
Yeah,
So
that would be very helpful.
yeah, yeah. So we'll do that. So madam, the next I would like to get one or two of these banks to have a conversation with them, tell them what kind of account to open, how to work with them if they and these banks are across Africa. Like I work with First Bank, and First Bank is across 8 countries in Africa. We work with Access Bank. Access Bank is in most countries too. So these are possibilities. Africa now, like the banks are across, so we can actually do stuff. So
Um,
go ahead.
Mr. Derek, I wanted to know, you said that they should store the mineral,
No,
the commodity in a warehouse, in a bond. I was wondering if they could do it in a safe at the bank where it is more
yeah,
secured.
it's possible. Yeah, so I'm not telling you, I don't know. So every country will be different, right? Because so that's why. So what this will happen? Go to the platform, ask for a one-on-one. Let them click for a one-on-one. When you register on the platform, ask for a one-on-one. Then that way, we see what you have. We can advise you because everything is different. Every place is different. I don't know the jurisdiction. We have people from Congo, Ghana, Nigeria, different places here, right? So I think every country will be treated differently. So I'm not doing a general this thing, but that's possible. I think Nigeria can do it. I think Ghana, yes, Ghana can do it. So these are, I don't know about Congo, I don't know about Zambia, Zimbabwe, but I think Zimbabwe should be able to do it. I don't know if Zambia, I don't know. So, but I'll
I'm
find
also
out. I'll speak
operating
to some of the banks and I'll see. It's called warehouse bonding. You can Google it. Warehouse bonds. Yeah. So that is a particular product the bank offers. I don't know where I don't know if they offer it everywhere. But this is what I'll speak to the banks about. Maybe if the next time we're meeting, I'll bring one of the banks to talk about this particular product to the miners.
I'm also operating out of Zimbabwe and Zambia as well at the government level. So I can also be part of the talks there and bring in my people as well. I am very familiar with Magnum, and I already had dialogues with them as well. So it's a small world, right, where we are in the mineral industry. And I was wondering, Mr. Albert, do you have any questions on what we're discussing so far? I know that you're buying and selling, you're trading very well. And I also, one more question before Albert speak. In Guyana, in South America, just like Ghana, there has a board of control for mining and selling gold. Very strict rules and regulations. Does the banking system, like a supplier bank and buyer's bank, would it work through that organization? Like the board of Ghana has a certain organization that you have to go through. I don't know if I'm making any sense.
Yeah. I think you're asking. I think we lost him.
Hello?
Yeah, Roland.
Yeah, I think there is something there. If we
Okay.
look at Zim, for instance, Zimbabwe,
Okay.
Brinks is working in Zimbabwe. We can structure something for them around Brinks. Do you understand my point? So it makes it easy for them to sell and for them to move, and even the warehousing as well. So they can be able to get a certificate of deposit, which you are trying to explain to them. With that certificate, they can be able to raise any kind of funds they need while their goods is still stored in the warehouse. Because Brinks operates in Harare and also have warehouses in Harare. So they can actually, this is recognized um, organization. So if you have your if you have your goods, be it gold, diamond, whatever, lithium, whatever you have, with them, and they give you the certificates, it is recognized globally, and the bigger institutions have respect for them. They can give you funds, and if you decide to sell, all you need to do is we get buyers that have Brinks accounts. The money Brinks handle both the payment and exchange and delivery of the goods. That way, it costs out all these logistical issues. You don't have money. You do have money. Oh, I supplied, they didn't pay, and or suppliers feeling like, oh, I paid and they didn't deliver. So these are actually handled by companies like that, and they are in Zim and some other.
South Africa. I think the
Yeah,
challenge with that is the cost.
the cost.
Most of the suppliers don't have the money to sign up because for you to use Brinks, you must have a Brinks account. So some
No,
of the
look at what we do.
okay.
Look at what we do. We can arrange them with buyers with Brinks accounts. Do
Yes,
you understand my point?
yes, which is what Steve is saying.
So
Yeah.
everything now goes to the side of the buyer. The
Okay.
buyer covers everything, covers the cost, covers everything. Your own is to deliver to Brinks office, and then Brinks will now weigh how Brinks will check it out is good. They will absorb in favor of their customer and pay you. You don't really need to have an account with them.
So it makes it simpler. So I think we have covered buying, we have covered equipment. So guys, you want equipment, you want to sell. We've covered even investment in the mines. So we've covered these three things. You want to sell your mineral, you want to invest, you want to even leverage your minerals. So we've covered leveraging your minerals, we've covered selling your minerals, and we've covered investment in the mines, and we've covered equipment. So I think these are some of the bottlenecks that are holding back most investments and most miners. So I think we've done almost more than an hour now. So guys, so make sure you go to the platform, make sure you log in, sign up. It's very critical because that's where we give out this information, and when we have a buyer, we put it up there, and you'll be getting this information week by week by week because things move very quickly around us. So go to www.nikeqctradeplatform.com. Make sure you're on the trade platform, sign up. Then if you have deals to give us, sign up as an affiliate or as an agent, whatever you want. Then if you want, also, there's another thing we're doing. Now, if you have a project that you think that the world wants to know about, we now have a YouTube channel. You can talk to our investors directly because we notice that our investors watch more videos. People don't read a lot of stuff now. So we have our studio in Abuja, right? So for the Nigerians, you can go to our studio and talk about your project. Let them see. Maybe you have a mine, you have something, you need investment. You make a video of it. Come to our studio, talk about it. We're going to post it to our investors, right? So when we post it to our investors, you begin to have those traction. Is faster. So, but the best thing is make sure you sign up on the platform. It's very critical because that's the only place I can give out this. I might not be going too much on my WhatsApp again. I might not be able to take a one-on-one. It's a lot, because we have 4,000 people now on the platform. So I can't, and every day we get more people. So I can only do meetings like this and to guide. Then I think next week or upper week, I'll bring the banking, some of the banks, different banks to come and talk to us about how you can structure with them in terms of financing, getting funding, and I think that's it. Anybody remarks, questions, so we can close? We've been here for a while.
Yes.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi, France. How are you?
I'm okay, thanks. And
Yeah.
yourself,
Yeah,
Mr. Derek?
good.
Yeah. Today I was running and we had a problem with electricity and all of that.
It's okay. I
That's why
understand.
I came late in the meeting.
It's okay. I understand.
Yeah, I would like to emphasize regarding the minerals. In
Okay.
the DRC, we actually have everything that the world can need.
I know.
Yeah.
We know. The issue
And
is what we're talking about is the structure, right?
yeah,
So
the
you might have
structure. Yes.
everything. If you don't have the structure, you can sit on it and you understand. So our job is to look at our job is to open up these ideas and help promote what you have and structure what you have so that you can get funding. You can get, because if you don't get money out of it, it's still nothing. You need to get money out of it.
Yeah.
So it's very valuable, but you need to structure in a way you can get the most value out of it. I think for Congo, there's a guy that the guy that does the America Congo initiative, the guy that brought Donald Trump and your president. I know him very what's his name?
Oh, that guy.
Felix.
Yeah.
Felix.
Yeah. Felix.
Dr.
Yeah.
Felix, yes, I know him very well. Yeah,
Yeah.
so we work together with another. So those are the kind of things we do. You see what he's trying to do? He's trying to take it from the top there. So for us, we are focusing on the SMEs, that are like the real. We're not focusing on the government. The government, we're not. We don't want to do that. We want to focus on the SMEs, the
True.
real people, the real companies, the real people doing the deals, not the government to government. So Felix is focusing on mostly the policy side, the G2G. We are focusing mostly on the SME side. So, and to whatever support that the miners will need in terms of consulting, equipment, financing, buyers, that's where we come in. So we can help, but we now need to do it in a good structure. And that's why we open the platform. So to make sure that everybody's on the platform, you can always request a one-on-one. If there's any deal you want to bring in or something you want to tell us, and you can be our consultant and we can spread. And And I think by next year we will be having like maybe a buyers conference as we grow this group and it grows. Maybe do a buyers conference in New York or Canada is good too, or Dubai, and that's it. And that's how we do. We bring our buyers, everybody sees and discusses, like the one they're doing in Toronto in the next 4 days, a PDAC meeting. Everybody's coming there, but mostly on the G2G. For us, we'll organize something SMEs that can come and meet buyers, meet sellers, and all that. So just let me know how we can help. It's very important.
Yes, true. Yeah, and also to Tony and I upgraded, uploaded the product, the industrial degreaser. So we
Yes, yes,
finish
yes,
and we put it on the platform. I
yes,
don't know
yes,
if
yes.
you look at them.
I'll do that. I've not been able to. I've not been able to check. I will go to the marketplace now. For
Yeah,
people that have not, okay, hold on. I'm there right now. I'm there now. It's what's the company again? Lubumbashi Industrial.
industrial
Oh, the
degreaser.
Industrial Degreaser. No, I can't see. I can't see your products.
We uploaded.
Okay, so I'm going to give you. I gave you somebody, right, the last time from my office, from the office in Nigeria. So if you want to do anything, you can talk to them if they can help you. Also so I'll
Is
put
that Miss Ru? Is that
yeah.
Miss Ru?
Yeah, Miss Rue. Yeah, please meet. Let Madam Doctor give you Miss Rue, so you work with her so that they can show you exactly because it's not there. I can't see it. I don't know where you guys uploaded it, but you can send them the pictures. They'll help you.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, you can send them the pictures. They'll help you. And Cesarina was saying which of the banks operate in Eastern Africa. Roland, which banks will get for East Africa?
Well, we have a few Nigerian banks operating there, mainly depending on the country. We have Access, we have Zenith, and we have UBA. It depends on the country. And also, we have good East African banks that they can work with. I think one of the problems they have, like you said earlier, is the ability to develop a relationship with their banks, where their banks come in as the suppliers bank and standing on their behalf. So, the bank know you, your mining and everything. The bank can write on your behalf in any way, and provide you the security you needed. But I know that Zenith Bank, UBA, First Bank, Access Bank, and First Bank are operating in different countries in the East. Kenya, let me just see it. Kenya have First Bank, I know.
You seen? Are you checking the banks there? I lost him. Okay. Dr. Craig there.
Are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Now, Access Bank is in Kenya, and they are also in
Tanzania. The network is just messy. Dr. Adole,
Good afternoon, sir.
I greet you. How far?
Let me help your gentleman. We have EcoBank, we have GT, we have Access, we have UBA, and these banks are in East Africa. They're in Tanzania.
Okay.
And
I know.
then,
Yeah. I know you have. That's your access.
that's good.
Yes.
So we can structure something through these banks.
Yes. Okay, guys. So, you guys know, just make sure you're on the platform, and very important because that's how I can be giving you guys information and updating. Please, Dr. Craig. I know you're not the internet man like that, eh? But try and log in on the platform.
No, I don't know. I got carried away. I just remembered briefly that, oh, there should be a meeting today, and I came in late. I'm sorry about that.
No problem,
And
no problem, no problem, no
yeah,
issue.
thank you so much.
Merci beaucoup. So we spoke a couple of things. We spoke about how our people buy. We spoke about how to get equipment from us. We spoke about how you can get investment in the mines, what we need for you to get investment in the mines. We spoke about how to position in terms of your bank, a supplier bank, and making it easy for handshake. So it's not a lot of phone call, a lot of meetings to just make a sale. And we introduced our logistic company. Can Derek leave his Abuja office contact here? Yes, our office contact is what? Roland, what's the office address? You have an idea? Roland, office address for Abuja. Hold on, let me give it to you.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, office Abuja 32, 32, Abi?
36, 36, 36.
Okay, 36. What's it? Oka Street. Yeah,
Oka Avenue.
Oka
Or
Avenue.
Crescent rather. Yeah, Crescent rather.
So it's
Oka Crescent.
36 Oka Crescent.
War College.
Crescent. War College.
Gwarimpa. Abuja.
Gwarimpa, Abuja.
You can just drop the phone numbers as well. So when they get to War College, they can
Yeah.
here.
So you guys can call the lady we have there that's representing us on the ground. So for Nigerians, you can go here. If you're in Canada, if you're in if you're in Canada, you can always come to our office. And if you're in China, we have somewhere in China. If you're in Port Harcourt, we have somewhere in Port Harcourt. If you're in Lagos, we have somewhere in Lagos, but we don't have somebody representing us, but we have an office in Lagos. But now, and we hope to expand to Ghana and the rest of the places. And yeah, that's it. So thank you everyone. So that's the phone number you can call. The address is there in Abuja, so you can go to the office and discuss further if you have anything. And always, please, guys, I'm putting the platform again. Nike C Trade platform is very important because that's how I can reach you quickly. And if you want to give us a deal, and also you can make money from us too. For those that want to do affiliate businesses, for those that want to broker. If you're a broker, is very good for you. So we show you how to broker. If you want to broker on the equipment side, if you want to broker on the loan side, if you want to broker on the buy side, if you want to broker. So, and it's very critical because there's something we do in Africa. Brokers, they come out to say they are suppliers. And it always messes up with the business. So if you're a broker, we can show you exactly how to position so that the deal can work and you can make your money quickly without telling somebody, oh, I'm a supplier and this. You're not looking for who is going to receive the LC on your behalf because you don't have what it takes to receive the LC. So you mess up the deal. So these are the things we like to straighten out. So we can show people you don't need to say you're the supplier to be able to make the same money you're going to make. So we can. So those are the areas what we're trying to do. So if you're a broker, we welcome you as a broker, and we will. In fact, we need to have a day to talk to brokers, madam. You understand? So a broker's day will just bring. If you're a broker, we'll just tell you how to broker, how to make your money, the type of agreements to sign, how to get those agreements in place, and you make your money. You still make your same money. You don't need to say, "Oh, I'm the supplier" or not. No. Okay, I think for now, I think we've covered a lot. I know everybody should take something out of this meeting. Jose da Silva, I know you came in late. Did you join from the Eventbrite? Jose? Jose? Okay. Okay, guys.
Before we go, I would just like to thank all the guests that came in and made the effort to come out this morning for this very, very important, very informative webinar. I would like you all to keep coming and expanding. And any questions at all, especially on the team, try to contact on the platform. And if you can't, you can contact me directly. And I would just like to thank Mr. Derek for always bringing the information to us and that we appreciate him very much. Merci beaucoup and
Merci
have a good
beaucoup.
evening.
All right, guys.
Have a
Thank you.
good day, everyone. Bye
Thank you
bye.
so much, guys. Thank you so much.